for me, it's this weird, I don't know, like this full circle. It's really strange to know that.
Hey, thanks for clicking on this YouTube video, my interview with the cast of All My Life. It is a heartbreaking story, one of those love stories that you may remember a few years ago. Solomon Chau married his love, Jen Carter, and then 128 days later died of cancer. They had actually moved their wedding date up after his cancer diagnosis. That story made international news. It inspired a movie, and it stars Jessica Roth as Jen and Harry Shum Jr., who found out that the real Solomon and his wife were fans of Glee. We had to talk about that and other things. The cast of All My Life. Congratulations on this. Obviously an absolute tearjerker, and I was familiar with the story, and it's all about finding the things that really matter, and you all make reference to collecting moments. We actually have a sign in our house that says collect moments, not things. So Jessica, I'll start with you. What's the biggest thing you've actually gotten rid of since this whole pandemic started, or maybe that this movie inspired you to just get rid of because you don't need it?
Oh my gosh. We definitely, I mean, in terms of physical things, we did a huge deep clean at the start of COVID, but then we got married. So now we have a lot more things. But I think that the biggest thing that will be my life goal to get rid of, and that I continue to work at, and that COVID and quarantine is actually a good meditation on, is worrying about and fearing the things that I have no control over. Taking deep breaths and just being present. Harry actually, throughout our whole shoot, was so amazing at reminding me to not sweat the small stuff. He's just incredible at that, because I get really worked up about things. I'm very passionate and I care a lot, but it also means that I exert a lot of energy sometimes on things that don't matter. So that's my goal in life.
So Harry, were you always that way? Are you like a yoga instructor on set, or were you always pretty good at remaining calm?
No. It was, I think it was a learned thing that you kind of, over time, you feel, why waste your energy on something that is gonna not be good for you, or like things that are unnecessary. I think when you ask that question, like, what do you expel? What are you taking out of? It's the unnecessary things that are just taking too much of you, because there's so much that you can give. And I would say, even like for Jessica, she helped me in that aspect as well, because I would get in my head in a lot of things, and she would assure me that I was going down the right path, and that's just, that alone helps so much with just feeling a little bit more confident on, like, okay, maybe I'm not having that blockage and thinking of things that just are taking too much unnecessary space in your head. So yeah, definitely a lot of that bad stuff go away.
I want to talk quickly about Jen. Harry, what did it mean to you knowing that she and Sol watched Glee and were fans of yours? What did that mean to you when you found that out?
That was surprising. I mean, it was surprising that the way that they sat down and, like, they made a night out of it. And it was really special that with Jen, the stories that she shared with us and those little tidbits just helped us get to know Sol a little bit better. And the way that he would crack jokes, and there's always this find the humor in things. And for me, it's this weird, I don't know, like this full circle. It's really strange to know that, and to hopefully that he could be proud of his message being put out. And we were, at the end of the day, I always look to us just as vessels. So I'm glad that they got to share that moment together, and I got to, I guess, kind of be there.
I know they wrapped me, but quickly, Jessica, when you were talking to Jen, I mean, here you are engaged at the time. Congratulations on getting married, and she has lost her husband. Was that almost, were you both helpful in a way to each other?
I hope I was helpful to her. She definitely was so to me. But I think at the end of the day, that's also what this film is about, is it's just about human connection and love and leading with love and sharing experiences and sharing those moments of your life that have made you who you are, and that's the beautiful thing about being a human. And so in that way, I feel so grateful that she was in my life, and she always will be, because she's such a huge part now of the tapestry that is me. So yeah, I just think the world of her. She's such a unique, strong, beautiful woman, and I feel so grateful and so lucky that we were able to be part of telling her love story.
Well, you both did a great job. Thank you so much. I know it's a holiday week and you guys have been had a long day. So thank you for your time. I hope to
Thank
do
you
this in
so much.
person next time.
Thank you. Yes, we would love that.